Welcome back. Welcome back. You are still tuned in to Funtastic Fridays, and we're in the segment called Talk the Ting with Kim, where we're talking about tips to avoid academic burnout. So before the break, we spoke about what academic burnout is, signs of it, and now we're talking about how to prevent it, right? So far we've spoken about making time for things that make you happy. Number 2, make sure to eat good quality food, and that is just a life lesson that we all can take a page out of, Yeah. We need to eat better food because half of the things that we eat in not benefiting us at all, right?
Definitely, I understand, Kimmie.
I know you do, all right? And then number 3, get some exercise in. Exercise every day and we're still not fit,
but
right?
Our minds will be better and we won't get sick.
Right, that's what should happen, right? So moving our bodies has a ton of benefits. It can help us sleep better, it gives us a dopamine boost, and helps keep our bodies healthy. It can also help us clear our minds to think and focus better. So sometimes you try work on the assignment for the longest while and you don't know how to start. If you did like do little extra movements or go walk somewhere or go for a jog, I don't know if that's something you do. I don't know why we're running and nobody not chasing us, but if that's what works for you, then it could actually help because it helps to clear your mind, helps you to focus, and you can just get things started, right?
And then sometimes we'll tell ourselves this all the time. If you're trying to remember a song, if you just take your mind off it, because when you say, what is song name was? And you have bust your brain, it now work. Sometimes if you take your mind off what you're trying to focus on and you put it back, you get a faster connection. Yeah, man.
So it's something that we need to focus on. So try to exercise at least 3 times a week. And I think when we hear exercise, everybody I think about gym. Guys, you don't need to have a gym membership to exercise.
I don't know the guy.
You do not need the gym equipment to exercise. You literally just have to become active. Enough of it, me know we have a laptop with devices, with phone, put on like a YouTube song and start dancing. That is exercise.
Oh, they have the exercise videos on YouTube and them something there. So look for them.
And you have those because those are the ones that I use mainly, YouTube ones. Or just go walk outside. Just go walk. Go to Emancipation Park, go walk if you're nearby there. There's so many ways. If you're on campus, walk around campus.
If you're on campus, you have ring road.
You have one big exercise for
Exactly.
you have ring road, you have done a bowl. Yeah, you have students, walk.
You have the pool, you have all these things.
Over
one far hall, and walk with them. And nobody take no drive for go class, or your brethren drive or your sister drive.
Or you can't get over easy, no.
Listen, I've met some taxis who say, each time people call them for from one area upon campus to go.
That is a thing. I've had people from booking Uber from one to go like student union.
What?
Yes. Spending their money to go.
It take the taxi longer to get here than to transport them to the place. Yeah.
So I'm just saying, exercise, guys. So it's not about having a gym membership and all that.
Yeah, you don't
so
need all of that.
At least 3 times a week.
But
and then
also, I believe the campus does. I don't know if it's still up and running, but the campus has a gym. So access the gym as well.
They do.
It's a part of your tuition. Last 2 weeks ago, we said make use of the benefits of your
we got those wise words.
Exactly. From a wise friend.
Yes.
Please put them to practice and take advantage of the opportunities. Use up the facilities.
Yes.
People have, oh my gosh, I never know it's a gym there. You left your down. You go look the way. You just go class and go back.
Go class and go. Right? So we're going to be fixing that in October 2024.
Definitely.
We didn't wait till 2025, We'll fix it right about now.
Right now.
Right? So exercise at least 3 times a week. Stay hydrated. And this goes hand in hand with eating quality food. Also, ensure that you sleep 7 to 9 hours per night. So guys, must stress on the part because I think people think that university life automatically means sleepless nights. And it really doesn't. Sleepless nights actually most times come in when we procrastinate and we put things off that we probably shouldn't have. Not gonna say you won't have a 1 and 2 night, but if they're frequent, it's something that you're not doing. I promise you. It's not compulsory that, okay, you can only sleep 2 nights a week because you're a university student. It don't come with the territory. Right? That's not something you sign up for when you pay your tuition. Okay, remember that you only sleep 1 to 2 nights a week. All other nights, that's not a part of it. So if you find yourself having to do that, you're not doing something right? So try to focus on getting 7 to 9 hours sleep per night. Number 4, positive self-talk. And this one is super important. So encourage yourself every day and remind yourself that you are very capable of doing what you set your mind to. So let them know, say, never born yesterday. You're not an idiot. Talk to yourself like this. Exactly.
I think you might be in their case if you're talking
I'm
about
saying you can say it though. You can say these things. You can say these things to yourself.
You're gonna say yourself these things to yourself. Keep a confused yourself.
But you're gonna say these things to yourself, right? You're an idiot. And
wait, you're saying this to yourself?
I'm very capable.
Okay.
And nobody know more than me. I can do it too, right?
Alright.
So this is the positive self-talk.
I think a good way to get through to them is to look in the mirror and tell yourself. That's what I keep
look in the mirror and say, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Right?
Do that, because it's kind of hard if you picture it when keep on going with the way. But look in the mirror. I get that part though. Yeah.
Mirror are not. So tell you how walk on campus.
No, don't need to walk. Don't just do walking. You might bring up other things.
Right? Also remind yourself that you are trying your best.
Yeah.
And giving effort as much as you can. Acknowledge your previous accomplishments and how far you've come. And this is actually something I like to give people tips on all the time, because most times we stay demotivated because we're only looking at the top of the mountain, right? We're looking at the top of the mountain and that is where we want to get to, and because we're not there, it takes time to get there, we stay demotivated. But if sometimes you take a moment and realize that you're no longer at the base of the mountain, you're no longer in year 1, you did 3 assignments so far, those are steps that are closer to your goal. But we don't look at that. We look at, oh my God, graduation at 3 years from now, right? And as the months go by, still 3 years from now, but look at us. You survived a semester. You passed all your courses this semester. Even if you never pass one, boy, summer school around the corner, Let me see if we can figure out the money and see if we can do the summer school, make up fees. Find a way to celebrate the small wins. Because, guys, they are small wins, right? And all of them small wins there add up to the graduation that you are so, desperate for, so excitedly looking towards, all right? Now, number 5, make a to-do list and notes. So making a to-do list is a great way to keep track of daily tasks. Instead of trying to remember everything, because we know, say, boy, I remember something there, eventually it slowly starts to go. You open the fridge and you say, well, open the fridge for you again? Are you hungry now? You feel hungry now? What you open the fridge for? It's a real thing, okay? Or looking for the phone in your hand, right?
Yeah.
These things are going to happen. So don't try to use the phone, pull on flashlight. Put the phone there.
I remember going to the kitchen with my rag. Yeah. Look, I just walk inside and I want to show you. Look at the kitchen, but there's I say, it's like your mind. I tell you something, and your body I got something.
I thought you were going to say that you put the rag in the fridge.
No, but I was about to say I could have almost happened if I never catch myself.
I was about to say I know somebody who left their keys in the fridge.
No, but that's something.
Because she home to take out water and just rest it in there. And
your body I do one thing and your mind I tell you I just move.
Because when she come in, she put the keys down.
Yeah.
But she was thirsty and she just opened it because she's thirsty, and the 2 activities that the mind supposed to do just decide, say, you know what? Let's merge.
Yeah.
While you get the water, just rest the keys down because you put it down.
You buy the credit and you get the receipt and you dash for the credit and keep the receipt.
I've done that with my bank card before.
You dash your bank card?
Yes. I was at work one day and I tend to put my card in the package.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was going back in from lunch, I just throw it, everything.
Just dash it
Yeah,
up. No, sir. Hey, Kim, we're going to have to break that session.
I'm telling you now, but we know the source of the problem. We know the source of the problem. It happened with the sleep. Sleep. So we know the focus.
If we solve the sleep, we're good.
We feel like everything else fixed,
everything
right?
will fall into place.
So, as we say, instead of trying to remember everything and giving yourself a headache or losing your bank card, and write it down.
The shade.
Also, when you check off each item, you get a little dopamine boost and feeling of accomplishment, right? So you list the thing when you do it, you mark it off on the list. You feel good about that. Avoid procrastination at all costs, guys.
Why,
procrastination is not your friend.
This is the biggest thing I think.
It make you feel good right now, you know.
Jamaicans, right?
Make you feel good right now. But then it make you feel worse in the long run.
I don't even think it make you feel good none at all. It's just like you just see it happen and you
can't stop it.
Like I said, did I do this? I'm not procrastinating. I do it. I actually say when I do it. It's like a when I even know it's like a what I call it today. When in an alternate universe. Yeah, cause you yourself I say, listen, you know, so I'm gonna stop this procrastination.
I still do it.
Like you just have to get up and do it. That little energy that it takes to get up. Yeah. It's hard to find, but it makes such a big difference. No, sir.
And that's what I say. I think there's temporary pleasure in it because you feel good not having to do the assignment at that moment, right? But when you're feeling stressed, putting off assignments and projects are tempting. But ultimately, this will lead to sleep deprivation, frustration, and end up in more stress because the due date is now around the corner. You have less time to get it done. No, you actually don't have no more time to get it done. You have no choice. Before you had choices, you could have said, boy, I'm going to do a 1 hour tonight or 2 hours tomorrow night. You could have break it up. No, you don't have a choice. You have to go stay up for 9 hours straight just to ensure that you can get it submitted on time, right? So procrastination is not your friend. And this leads to tip number 6. Get organized and better at time management.
Wow, Kim,
yes. This is a key factor in making sure you stay on track with your deadlines. And once again, avoid procrastination and end up with a more positive relationship with your studies because it's almost a relationship. And then I'm gonna know where for a couple of years, right? So you have to put in the effort. And I tell you, you'll see the results once you're putting in the effort.
I think I'm going to start a new career goal. I'm hiring a set of individuals who want to be a part of my team. We are going to be the APMs, the anti-procrastination managers. So we are going to be in your lives ensuring that you follow up with each task. Yeah.
Do you follow up with your own time?
Hello, listen to me. You see?
No, me they're gonna say.
She'll come back next week.
Me they're gonna say that now. Stop for now, you know. The business they're gonna procrastinate to start. But no, for real.
I don't like this energy. I don't like it.
No, but for real though, guys, there are persons. It's actually a good business plan. I never knew you had people who are getting paid to be accountability holders for people.
These
like literally these are jobs online. You know what I'm saying? There's hope for jobs online. You have people that will pay people to call them and tell them to go exercise.
Yep.
Or pay people to tell them to come do your time.
Go to the market.
You know, literally just to be on their case, and because they don't feel like they have anybody else to do it, they hire somebody to do this.
Yeah.
Right? So if that works for you, then find somebody who can do that. My apologies.
When you see my business take off, when you allow me, I could have one here.
Yeah, but we're going to see when it starts, right? Number 7, set goals to motivate yourself. So they don't have to be big goals. They can be small, but they have to be reasonable. It can be anything like making sure you attend all your classes this week or doing something ahead of time, like actually doing an assignment before it's due, you know? Set a little task for yourself and accomplish it. Get into the habit of setting reasonable goals and sticking to them. Use a calendar and daily reminders to stay motivated to achieve your deadlines. Number 8, talk to someone and let out your stress. When we say that, we mean talk about it. Nobody gonna fight, nobody picnic. Nobody gonna start no drama. Talk to someone. So sometimes talking it out can make things feel less complicated. Sometimes it's mostly in your head. So you're so stressed out about this. And sometimes it's just in your head. Sometimes when you talk to somebody and somebody break it down, you're like, oh, that's how many need for that? You know, but you never ask questions. You were confused and you sat there confused, and then the situation just starts to balloon in your head, right? But if you ask two friends, say, well, what assignment I really asked for, you'd have been so much further, right? So talk to people, right? Sit down with a friend, and if that feels uncomfortable, seek professional help. Number 9, and this ties into one of the things Lionel said, get outside. And we're not talking about like the white line, you know, in the streets. We're just talking about
no, that can go.
Well, if that's a part of it, then that works for you. But don't let that be the only thing that you do. Schoolwork off of the table. Come back inside and do some schoolwork more time too, yeah? Mm-hmm. So get into nature. Take walks, face the sunlight, and breathe some fresh air.
Touch grass.
Lay down.
Man, that sounds so.
In the grass.
What have you guys been drinking over there?
Right?
Juice.
Studies have shown that time spent in nature, you know, touching the grass, time spent in nature can reduce stress. So spend some of your free time in the grass, right? In some greenery.
Lie down, bring your blanket, take a deep breath, and you know, look up at the sky and them something. Yeah, I touch up the tree there by the time. But just go there and
imagine tomorrow you see everybody on the campus. I touch a leaf, but I touch a tree.
What's the tune going over there? I'm glad we don't drink the way that I drink, you know. People, drink water and mind your business.
Right?
Yes.
So get outside. Number 10, meal prepping.
Yeah?
Yes, because this will help you for not have the fast food 24/7. How when stress lick your left, right, and center, you know, God, think about for cook.
You can meal prep like you buy the 6-piece KFC. Why should I laugh for me that don't talk yet?
Because it's just saying ridiculous. Why you saying it's ridiculous?
You know what? Continue your point.
No, it could work, but you'd have to. You can't that every week.
No.
Right?
No.
So meal prep. If there's one thing that has helped a lot of students during the semester, it has been preparing meals ahead of time. So if you have a lighter day of school and you live on hall, for example, make sure you cook something that's big enough for 2-3 days. So you don't have to go on the stove every day. Right? You just cook it, have containers, store it. Or if you and your friends, you know, want to run a boat and you say, alright, me handle the cooking because me have 2 class today, and then Thursday you handle it. And figure it out, right? So meal prep.
Imagine sharing fridge with someone and you do your meal prep and then you go the next day the food.
No. So that happens in workplaces. I've seen that so often.
Yeah, but in the home you can easily manage it at the workplace because you've got to interview everybody at the workplace. But you know who they're the house with you. So if it's multiple,
what about students on hall too?
That's what I'm saying. If it's multiple people now, then you're back in the same workplace. But at the end of the day, boy, you have to try and manage your things.
You have to try.
So that's why everybody know I think get that like a mini fridge.
Yeah.
For them keeping at them room.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, that's rough.
So having meals ready to go for your busiest days takes some stress off your mind and of course off your pockets.
And here's what some people use as an excuse. Why? Let me eat chicken today, I don't want a chicken tomorrow. Well, that's what you do. You cook the things them and you get the same 3, you know, packets and you packets them for the rest of the week. But guess what you do? You do something else the next day.
Yeah, and then rally back
3 days and you alternate it now. So you have 2 different options. Or you can cook the 2 different options one time if you have the time.
If you have the time and just
match your thing.
You alternate tomorrow beef, today after chicken.
And
the day after beef.
One what they call a free day or whatever day, you know? Yeah, where you just probably get a little sandwich at somewhere or a little, you know? Yeah.
Exactly. And then the final 2 tips, well, the final one really, take a step back, and then I'm going to give you a bonus tip, but take a step back. And what this means is look at your school situation as a whole. Ask yourself, have you chosen the correct field, school, or program? Because sometimes, you know, the burnout is because you don't like what you're doing. That's the reality.
I think this step you're saving for the end of like the semester or close to the end of the semester, because Kimmie never started to ask yourself, did you choose the right school? Like, we can't do not know the money don't pay.
Right, and what if you're already in your final year?
No,
or
as I'm saying,
second year?
So you're asking that's in the final year if you choose the right school?
But anyway, if you're in the final year asking that, yeah, you can make decisions to go forward by, changing your program. Or, well, you can complete this one now, but you can continue into the program that you wish to continue.
Elsewhere.
Right, elsewhere. But I think this is like when you're concluding coming to the end of the semester.
Yeah, so we're not.
Plan, yeah.
Remember, that this wasn't necessarily like a timeline semester, it's just about burnout.
Yeah.
So sometimes it means that what you're doing, you're not enjoying,
going with for the
and
year.
it's not something you're connecting with. And that happened to me. I actually did a transfer, and the first degree, which is what you're doing, I didn't love it. I was doing it because I had assignments to do.
Yeah.
But then I transferred, and then I soared in my other program because it was something I enjoyed, something I looked forward to. It did rough same way, but I actually liked what I was doing. Right?
If you're stuck doing something you don't like, do a minor in something that you would like.
That you do like, exactly. So you have to analyze that as well, because sometimes not just you being lazy or not putting your best foot forward. Sometimes it's just not what you're meant to be doing.
Right, or it's not that you can't do nothing, your workplace, you're not no use, you're not no sense. Sometimes
and
what
sometimes,
you're doing is just not something that
and the career path as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do something like, I want to be doctor, because everybody tells you should be doctor.
And you have no interest or drive or passion.
But you did want to be a chef. So you're just not being true to what you want to do. So you have to analyze, is this really something that I want to do, and ensure it's aligned with your path. And finally, work-life balance is just as important for students as it is for employees. Set up your schedule for equal parts school and fun and social activities, right? Don't forget to make time for you.
All right.
So that is it for Talk the Ting with Kim. And say, shall catch it soon. She'll blend with it. I remember saying, she needs some more hours of sleep. So
next time she will catch up.
So yes, guys, that's it for Talk the Ting with Kim. It was a good discussion. I hope you guys learned a lot. I definitely learned a lot. And as I said, this is not only for university students, even high school students, even PEP,
people
the parents,
even the working world,
and the working world, and the parents and the PEP students case as well. So guys, we need to be more cognizant that academic burnout is real. All right. So guys, until we talk again, be safe. See y'all next week. October around the corner.
Can't believe September done. Big up to all our guests that we have launched up to Etana on tour. Keep doing your thing. Big up to all the persons that checked in on the IG Live, WhatsApp line. Congrats to our winner, Carty Shakespeare, and also our credit prize winner. I don't know who got the flow, but Digicel, we're going to do some Digicel giveaways over the weekend. Have a safe weekend, people. Have a fantastic weekend. Well. You must sleep every day.